All right, winter hazards when you're driving. We need the brine, we need the salt on the roads. It takes care of you driving and not slipping and sliding, but it can cause damage to the vehicle itself. So let's find out what you need to do to make sure the car is okay long after these roads. We've got the ice off them. Lauren Fix is our car coach this morning. And Lauren, this is a conversation that we started having yesterday. We know that you've got sand on the road, salt on the road, brine on the road. So, you know, how long before we start seeing, if we leave it on the car, problems?
Well, you really don't see it initially. It's sort of a long-term thing. That day when you say, wow, it's been sub-zero in the upper half of the country, and then suddenly the temperature's warmed to that 30-degree range, and you think, wow, I'm going to like really enjoy this weather. It's the first thing you should do is take your car to a car wash and get it cleaned undercarriage and on top, and get, even if it's a simple coat of wax, it will protect your investment, because I'll tell you, it will rot out the brake lines, the fuel lines, the exhaust system, and it can really affect the value of your vehicle.
Yeah, this was amazing to us, because when we had that question, then realized you just wrote the article on this, so you were the right person to go to. They threw up the graphic before we were kind of ready to talk about it, but let's talk about it. Right now, when we're driving on those roads and we've got the brine and the salt on it, what should we be doing with the cars right now, if anything?
Okay, right now, if nothing else, see if you can find like a hand car wash and at least get a hose, the hose end of it, and clean some warm water and get the water out of those wheelhouses. All that salt builds up, like where the tires are inside.
Yeah.
Especially in trucks and cars, it just sits there and it collects. And now all the snow melts, but the salt stays, and so does the brine. And in some places they use ash. All of that are highly corrosive. And I've seen brake lines rot out, fuel lines rot out. I've seen brake systems rot out. And then you carry it from your shoes into your car, and it destroys the carpeting in the interior of your vehicle as well.
It sure does look worse for wear after the end of the winter. But now let's talk. I've got 30 seconds. What do we need to prepare for next winter once we get through all of this and before we get a season ahead?
Find an ASE certified technician that you can see the logo on their sleeve or outside the shop. Have them do a complete undercarriage check. That's all the suspension, the brakes, all the things that have to do with the safety of you on the roadway. That includes brake lines and fuel lines and exhaust system, because those are the things you do not want to fail.
Lauren Fix, I'm telling you, the answers are all right there coming out of her this morning. When we have questions, we turn to you. Lauren Fix, thank you so much. And at least we know what to do to get ready for next season.